Hey everyone. Oops, sorry. That was bad. Sorry, I'm in my relaxation clothes today. I wanted to talk to all of you all because I recently just did a video on Amber Portwood and the fact that Andrew Glennon is trying to move and he's trying to move to Malibu and he's like trying to take off from Indiana and he actually went to the courts last month and he said that he wants to like take his son and just move away and Amber's like no, you're not going to do that. So she got with her legal team. Hi, everyone. Hi, Luna. Hi, Ginger. Hey, Southern Cali girl. Cali sounds so nice right now. I want to go to Cali so bad. Hey, Joanne. What's up, girl? Nothing much. It's super stormy out here, first of all, in Virginia and Newport News. Super stormy, super crazy. Hey, Pearl. Hey, Isabel. I just decided to go live for you all because if y'all didn't see, I just recently posted a video on Amber actually filing like paperwork because Andrew Glennon filed paperwork to the courts wanting to take his son to Malibu. He wants to move from Indiana. So Amber and her legal team actually filed like a like they wanted to counteract that and say, no, don't allow him to move. Don't allow him to take my son. And I was reading the comments. You all have so many opinions in regards to this. So I decided just to go ahead and go live because I want to see like what you all think about this. Like, do you all think that Amber should keep the baby like sole custody? Do you think that they should have 50-50? I mean, I've seen so much opinions on that video and I'm just like, I can't wait to go live because I just want to see what all of you all think. Let's chat about Andrew and Amber. So I'm just trying to figure out like this is such like a sticky situation because it's like people are definitely divided. Every single time I like read my comments, I definitely see it's like literally A or B. People are like, hey, Amber poses a threat. Amber should not be around her son. Amber should not have custody of her son. Amber should not, be allowed visitations. Amber shouldn't have nothing to do with her kid. Then on the other side, people are just like, well, no, she should be able to see her kid. Even though she messed up, she still should be able to see her kid, get joint custody, 50-50. It doesn't matter if you screw up as a parent, you should still be able to see your kid. Then there's C, well, there's A, B, and C. People are like, no, screw that. James should be with, his father, Andrew, full time. She shouldn't have any rights and stuff like that. So what do you all think? Because I have seen so many comments and I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I fall kind of like in the middle because I know as a parent and as a person, you screw up in life. You screw up, you make horrible mistakes. People have illnesses. People have a lot of things going on with them. But I think, like I said in the video, the main question is, because a person messed up, should they still be separated from their child or should they still be able to see their kid? It's just like that. This is a weird situation when it comes to Amber because it's not like she's just like she has anger issues and she has mental illness. No, she has like all of them. So I don't know. What do y'all think? So Ginger, you think 50-50. So you think 50-50. Isabel said Amber must have supervised visitation. I think she does because she posted on her Instagram not too long ago that she saw baby James. So I think there is supervised visitation going on currently for the most part. Stacy said Amber needs her baby James back with her. Joanne, you said no, I don't think she would really. I don't think so until she gets stable. Pearl, you said it's hard to say because there are three sides to every story. That's true. Her side, his side, and the truth. I think that the courts should decide. Too many layers to the whole story. There's so much hearsay. She did this. No, he did this. No, that's a lie. This is the truth. You're absolutely right. Luna, you said Amber has not been a responsible parent ever. Andrew should take that child away from her. So you all are pretty much like having so many different opinions. Joanne said, at Pearl, that's very true. We don't even know the truth yet. That's true. All of this stuff is alleged, by the way. We have to say alleged. She allegedly did this. She allegedly did that because, we don't know what the courts will decide, if they will go ahead and charge her with all this stuff. If they say, hey, there's not enough evidence, or hey, this is not sounding right, so no, she's not guilty, but we don't know. We don't know yet. So you're absolutely right. Luna, you said she keeps messing up. She's not even trying to get her illness under control. Someone said, Ginger Clark said, I think she's back on her medicine. I think she is on some sort of medicine to kind of regulate what's going on with her. She did a live stream like a couple of days ago. She actually did one recently, I think yesterday. And she keeps doing live streams. Like she goes live on her Instagram, and she seems like super calm, super collected. She can articulate her thoughts. She doesn't seem like angry. She doesn't seem irate. So to my knowledge, she's definitely on something to keep her in that calming state to stabilize her moods. Stacey says she needs to be with her baby, not by herself. Andrew is a mean person to take the baby from his mother. Shannon D. Hi, Shannon D. You said Andrew should have custody, but he shouldn't be allowed to move. Supervised visitations until the courts can determine her mental health. Yeah, for sure. I agree. I don't think any mother should be separated from their child just because she has an illness. She would never hurt the baby. I have seen all kinds of parents. And if you are a good mother, yeah, for sure. Ginger Clark, I can feel for Andrew because he misses his family. Oh, yeah, he's probably super homesick. He has, to my knowledge, Andrew doesn't have any family in Indiana. He has no family. I don't even think that man has friends. So, I mean, he's probably homesick. And I did say that in my video. I said, man, he probably just wants to take his kid and just go live with his family. That's probably why he really wants to move. In the court order, he said he wants to move because of employment. No, Andrew, you just miss your family. But I know you have to have like a super valid reason, like, hey, because my employment, I need to move. So I definitely get that. Christina McDonald said, I hope for the best for everyone involved. I hope she continues to get help. For sure. Christine said, would never want to see another mother lose a child. Isabel L said, so no, not stable enough to have her baby James. So I'm loving this, everyone. Joanne B, you said, obviously, I think she should be allowed to see her child, but the court should definitely decide. Barbara, hey, Barbara, you're in my live chat. She said, no, she would not have custody. Yeah, so again, I mean, number one, I'm loving all this feedback. Sorry about my attire, everyone. I was running errands because, by the way, just off topic, just really quick, if you all are in the path of Hurricane Dorian, let us know in the chat so we can wish you or give you some prayers, because there has been a lot of tragedies and flooding and people losing their homes, people losing family members, friends. It makes me super sad to even think about it. So let me not stay on that topic for too long. But I'm located in Newport News, Virginia, and the weather's starting to shift. Winds are starting to pick up. We're supposed to get some rain pretty soon. It's declared that Virginia is in a state of emergency. People are like getting gas and buying water and food, non-perishable items. So with that being said, I was running a lot of errands today, getting water, getting foods. I went and got stuck, picked my mom up, took her to the store just to make sure she had what she needed. So I'm definitely in this homey type of time. So excuse me. But back on track, I love the fact that we can have these talks with one another, because I love hearing all of your thoughts. It does not go unnoticed. I love live streaming because when you guys comment all of this stuff, sometimes I can't like comment back to you like right away. So I love the fact that everyone has their own opinion and everyone is respecting one another's opinion. And I don't know, this situation is just so, it has this like really gray area, because it's not like we're dealing with a person like Janelle. She hasn't been diagnosed with things like Amber Portwood has. It's just, Janelle is just super irresponsible and, stuff like that. We're dealing with a person who obviously has so many issues up here, to where we have to look at that as a factor. Like, okay, is she a danger to herself first before we can even be on the topic of is she even allowed to be around her child or have her child for full custody and stuff like that. So when you are dealing with a person who is unstable, you definitely need to take precaution, not only for the sake of the child, but for the sake of everyone involved. Because trust me, I'm not speaking from ignorance. I know all about this. I have a close family member of mine who had several issues, and they take medications to make sure they're stable and stuff, and that person has a child. So with that being said, that's definitely a factor. We have to look at that, because it's just weird, because it's not like with the things that she's been diagnosed with, it's not like it's a black and white thing. It's like she can be good one moment and then super angry the next. She can be relaxed, then she can get super angry. She can be happy, then she can get anxious. She can be over the moon, super excited, and then she can be, super sad and depressed. So when you have someone that has like all these different fluctuations in their mood, how is that safe, but is that safe for a child to be raised in an environment like that, or to be around someone like that? So what do y'all think about that question? Do you think you have to take precaution in regards to a person who is not stable, even when they're on medications? Even when you're on medications, you can still have your days to where you're up, you're down, you're up and down constantly. Is that a stable environment for a child? So what do y'all all think in the comments? Oh, MEOR. Hi, everyone. Hi. If you're just getting in the chat, hello. How are you? We are chatting about Amber Portwood. Oh, Ginger says, "Shut up. You look fine." Okay. I keep pulling up my TikTok. I don't want to flash anyone. So Christine said, Amber is just so trusting. She keeps attracting she keeps attracting a-holes that take advantage of her. No, she probably is not 100% innocent, but she should not lose her child. No mother deserves to lose her child. So, Christine, I love your opinion. I have a question. Do you think like what happened to Janelle was unfair? Because a lot of people are torn with Janelle. They said no matter how horrible, her husband was, no matter how horrible Janelle is, she shouldn't have lost custody of her kids too. Do you feel the same way? Like she shouldn't have like lost custody, like temporary custody of like her kids and stuff too? Luna said Amber has had access to Leah, and she saw her 3 times in one summer. What's her excuse for that? Oh, I didn't even know. I didn't even know that. Christina said, no one worries about what you're wearing. Oh, okay. And my prayers go out to everyone in the path of Dorian. For sure. Barbara said, there was a thunder and lightning storm here. We had 774 fires starting. Barbara, where are you located? Because that is super scary. Ginger Clark, okay, prayers, stay safe. Isabel said, just praying that baby James is going to be safe with his dad. I have faith in Andrew. Joanne said, you look fine, girl, while you tripping. That's great to look after your mom. Thank you. Yes, I had to take my mom to the store so she can get candles and flashlights and stuff. Thank you all for the compliments. Christine said, I feel like it does more harm than good to separate a child from their mother. If the mother is not doing anything illegal, if she's got just some like issues she can deal with, then she shouldn't just lose a kid over it. Isabel, and of course Leah is in the picture also. For sure. I mean, you all have like great points. My husband, someone said, ooh, this chat is going. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the chat. You guys are chatting. I love it. I gotta keep up. Someone said, I was trying to read something. I saw something about Virginia Beach, because Virginia Beach is like an hour away from me. Okay, Pearl Starkey. My husband is in Colonial Beach, Virginia. Okay, he builds towers. He's coming home today back to Ohio because I made him. They're under a tropical storm warning. Yes, they are. So sorry this live stream is all over the place, but we're talking about Amber Portwood. We're talking about should she be able to see James and have custody, but also be safe in this entire hurricane that just came out of nowhere. Please be safe, please. I don't want to hear about anything crazy about any of you all. That'll break my heart. Someone said, Joanne B said, no, it's definitely a different situation from Janelle and David. Oh, yeah, David's crazy. Christina said, let's not get me started on Janelle. Sorry, but she is a very irresponsible mother. I feel bad for her kids and all the kids involved. For sure, yes. Especially Jace. He's the one that has it the worst. He's old enough to understand what's going on. Barbara said, it's the actions and not her. Okay. For the reason of not having custody of the child and safety of the child. Someone said, honestly, I don't believe in my heart she could ever harm her child. Christina said, Joanne B most definitely. Amber hit the boyfriend. Yeah, Amber has been, let me tell you, Amber should be like a boxer because she just loves to punch people. She loves to do that. Someone said it's hard to say. Isabel said, you're beautiful, by the way. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Why are y'all so sweet to me? Isabel said, Janelle is free. Oh, Janelle is controlling. I feel as if Amber, if she was single, she would definitely be a better mom. She doesn't need a man. Barbara, you're in Southern Oregon. Okay, well, that's why, just prayers for all of you. Y'all had so many fires. That is so crazy. Hey, Eric Luna, that's another one of my mods. By the way, if any one of you all want to be a mod for my channel, please let me know. A moderator, let me know, and I'll make you a moderator. Isabel says, from Canada, so bad English. Oh, how's Canada? I want to go to Canada. But yeah, for sure. I mean, I just don't know. Like I said, Amber to me is like, she's definitely she's unpredictable. She's like super. It's like almost like ocean water, right? 1 minute the waves can be calm. The next minute there can be a rip current and it takes you under and it sucks you all the way out to sea, and then it can bring you back. So it's definitely just when you are around a person like that, you have to tiptoe around that person. You have to tiptoe around that person. You have to figure out, okay, is she in a good mood? Is she not in a good mood? Is she angry today? Is she okay? What's her triggers? Oh my goodness. I remember, what episode was it? It was like an episode of Team OG just recently, and the dogs started barking. The dogs, she has tons of dogs, and they started barking. And when I tell you Amber flipped out, she literally flipped the heck out. She literally ran to the door, and she started banging on it and telling the dogs to shut up. Shut up, stop that, shut up, stop that. Oh my, and she just said it was super intense because the dogs were barking their heads off. And she said she cannot handle that. So it's okay, when you're dealing with a person like that, what's their triggers? It's not to say she is a bad person. It's not to say that let's throw stones at her, let's condemn her, let's do this. It's just to say she's a person with this type of diagnosis and what exactly is her triggers. And then when she has these triggers as a spouse or as a friend or a family member, what can we do to help her with these triggers? What can we do to calm her down? What can we do to bring reason to her? Is it, going for a walk with her? Is it giving her space? Is it offering, hey, can I turn on some music for you so you can relax and I'll just go fix you your favorite snack? What can I do to help you in that moment to get you to calm down? And another thing I want to touch bases on, I understand that certain illnesses can be genetic. Sorry, I have a little dusty flying around. I know that some illnesses can definitely be hereditary and genetic, but honestly, to be super real with you all, I think that Amber dealt with a lot in regards to Gary. Seriously. Now, I want to challenge all of you. If you have the money, go to Amazon and purchased like the very first season of like Teen Mom when her and Gary were together and she was pregnant with Leah and she, had the baby and stuff. Literally, go purchase that. Even 16 and pregnant. Go purchase those seasons. Go watch it because I cannot believe a lot of the stuff she went through. I honestly think it's PTSD because I would know if you all don't know. I did a live stream a couple of nights ago in regards to the reunion, Team Mom OG reunion, and in my live stream, one of my subscribers mentioned that she was in the Navy. She was in the Navy and stuff like that. And I was like, that's crazy that you're in the Navy because I was in the Air Force. I'm a former U.S. veteran of the United States Air Force. So with that being said, I know what PTSD is. I know what PTSD is. I know what anxiety is. I know what all those things are. So when I see Amber and I see what she went through with Gary and how like crazy and tumultuous like their relationship was and how toxic it was, how damaging it was, how sad it was, I can understand why she is the way she is. I think that pretty much what I'm getting at is I think her relationship with Gary definitely has affected her as an adult because their relationship was crazy. I mean, you're talking about hitting, you're talking about cussing one another out, you're talking about screaming in front of the baby, you're talking about trying to struggle to get your GED because you dropped out of high school. You're talking about financial issues. I mean, you're talking about so many problems for a young girl. She was like, what, 17, 18? She was young. So to have that much stress in your brain, because people fail to forget, we're human beings. So when it comes to a chemical balance in our minds, stress causes our chemicals in our head to become imbalanced. So with that being said, you have a young girl now walking around with all this stress in her head. And I feel like that definitely contributed to her adult life. So what do you all think about that? I mean, I'm just trying to put two and two together, just like Janelle. Her and Barbara literally went through the most horrific relationship. And look at Janelle now. She's like crazy. Not crazy, but she cannot cope with a lot of things without yelling, screaming, and doing all this stuff. And I think people's childhoods and teenage years, early childhood development, it definitely plays a key role in your adult life. Let me see some of these comments. Eric Luna said, hey girl, I still have a coffee, but no more running noses. Oh yeah, you were super sick the other night. Eric Luna, I'm happy that you're feeling so much better. I'm so happy you're better. It sucks to be sick. Someone said, it's sad that only a matter of time. If he can do that to a dog in front of the kids, what's to stop him from doing that to her and the kids? You're talking about David Easton? Oh yeah, David Easton has always been just out of his mind. Pearl said Amber needs meditation. Oh yeah, meditation is always good for you. Joanne said exactly, I agree. Mior said, I think she needs her meds adjusted and maybe some inpatient treatment. That's good for sure. I think inpatient treatment is nothing to be ashamed of. I think people they look down on people getting treatment to help themselves, but I think that would be a great thing for her. I really do feel like she would benefit from something like that. Luna said, you can't take a chance with a child when she is that unpredictable. She could hurt that child. She might regret it, but that's not going to do any good once she hurts that child. You're absolutely right. In regards to hurting a child, once you hurt anyone, for that matter, in that magnitude, there's definitely no coming back from that. Mior said, Joanne B, she may also, oops, the chat just jumped up. I was reading something. Oh, I lost it. Someone says she may also be dealing with postpartum. Yeah, Christine said, all Amber has to do is worry about herself and stop letting what other people say and do affect her. Oh, Barbara, your brother's active duty in the Air Force? Oh, he's in the Air Force? Okay, he picked the perfect branch, girl. Tell him that. Joanne B said, that's a really good point. Steve D said, hello there, love you. Hi, thank you for the support, Steve. Welcome to the chat. Eric Luna said, hey, girl, I'm actually getting a little better. I lost my voice. I'm still coughing. Well, I'm glad that you're getting better, and you need to get your voice back because, like I said, it hurts to have like a sore throat and stuff like that. Maybe you should try some like cough drops or like I think it's called like Theraflu or something like that to help help ease with your voice. Mior said the PTSD could also be a thing with Amber. She has a hideous childhood. Yes, for sure. Sunny Bunny, she said, betcha Amber will start missing visits with James so she can sit on her couch. Oh my goodness. By the way, if you all are new here in the chat, make sure you let us know so we can give you a big welcome, and some of my moderators can also give you a big welcome because we love to welcome all newcomers, all thoughts and opinions. Shannon D said, good point. I believe James is about the same age as Leah when all that was happening with Gary and Amber. It could trigger some PTSD. Absolutely. Christine said, she has always been attracted to men that triggered her. So I feel like maybe her main problem is that she needs to stay away from men right now and worry about them babies. Yes. You sound like a grandmother or someone that's like super wise. You're like, oh, she needs to worry about them babies. Yes, it's always about the babies because they're, the babies are super innocent in all of this stuff. And it's just so sad. Someone said being on TV has also affected her negatively, but Amber chose to put her life on there. That's true too. Barbara, you said that Gary has to go to court too since he has Leah and he's Leah's advocate and he needs to know what they will say. Okay, yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, obviously Gary and Christina, they're in this picture too. Amber's actions don't just stop at Amber. It affects Andrew, Gary, Christina, their family, because they're just like, what's going on? It affects Amber's side of the family. It affects the babies. It affects MTV. It affects Teen Mom. It affects people connected to MTV and Teen Mom. It affects other young girls that look up to her. It affects other parents that tune into the show. I mean, it's like a ripple effect for sure. Eric Luna said, thank you so much, girl. You're welcome. Yes, get better. Dawn said, lots of people have bad childhoods and have children young and don't act like Amber. That's true. That is very true. But once again, do you think there's like a gray area because she has a diagnosed illness? Do you think that? Christine said, plus on top of that, she was so young when her and Gary got together. That always plays a factor. No Catfish Nana, how are you? You're finally in my chat. You said first season on Teen Mom is free on Pluto TV. Yes. Oh my gosh. Pluto TV. Here, I'm gonna put it. Well, actually, you already literally put it in the chat. So if you all want to go and watch old seasons of like Teen Mom, it's called Pluto TV, and it has like all the free episodes. So scratch that whole purchasing thing. You can go watch it for free. Thank you, No Catfish Name. I totally forgot about that. Luna said, guys, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Thank you so much. Joanne B said, thank you for reminding. I've hit that like button. Thank you all so much. Every time you all like my videos, it like pushes it to the top of YouTube so other people can like view me and get all this tea and watch all this crazy content go down. So those likes definitely help. Eric said, Amber looked pissed off when Dr. Drew kept asking questions. I mean, I would imagine she was pretty pissed off because, number one, it's just, to me, why do an interview with Dr. Drew if you don't want to talk about anything? But then again, I don't think she could really talk about anything because it's a legality. So with that being said, she probably isn't allowed to talk about certain stuff. But like I said, everyone, I just cannot, within my own self, I can't come to like a conclusion on whether Amber should, keep baby James or not. Should she be around her son? Because again, if she's unstable, it's definitely scary to have a child in that situation. But then again, should she be condemned for an illness of which she did not ask for? It's not like she was born into this world like, hey, yeah, I want this illness. Yep, give me that disorder. Let me order the number 2 disorder. Yeah, give me that. it wasn't like she wanted that. It's not like she wanted to have these things. I don't think anyone in this world asked to have an illness. So it's like, should she be condemned for an illness that she didn't ask for? But on another note, because she has this illness and she has not exacerbating to something negative. When you have an illness, you can do everything in your power to subdue it, to control it, to maintain it and stuff like that. So there's just so many different avenues. There's so many different questions. There's so many different thoughts on this entire thing that it just makes everything super cloudy and super muddy. And I cannot wait for the courts to come to a decision, because I don't know, whoever has to come to this decision legally, they have a case on their hands, because they have to consider everything that night. I read an article online that there was some sort of footage. Apparently, there was some sort of footage caught on a Ring camera. If y'all don't know, Ring is it's a camera. It's a recording device that you can purchase for your home. I think they have it for inside of your house too. It's like a surveillance system. But you can put it at your doorbell. It's like a doorbell camera. So whenever someone presses the doorbell or there's ever any movement, it'll pick up the movement and start recording. And I read an article online that said that there was some recordings and stuff, or there was some video stuff caught on Andrew's and Amber's ring camera. So I'm like, there's footage? What? So that's definitely some tea. I'm definitely looking at that. But once again, everyone, just to kind of wrap it up, it's 30 minutes. I know, I want to stay on here longer, but I have to actually run to the store again because I'm just running errands today. But with that being said, it's just I don't know. Like I said, you all think that Amber should still see her son despite the fact of her illnesses. People said no, she shouldn't, because she poses a threat and she has been, not right since day one. She shouldn't be. Someone says Andrew should have the baby full time. And it's just I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about this entire situation. I don't know. So I'm gonna take a look at this chat one more time before I actually just wrap it up. All right. Oh, Crystal Teles. Hi, how are you, Crystal? You look new here. If you are, definitely let me know so we can give you a big shout out to say welcome. Bess Powell said, when is she going to court? Good question. I don't know when their next court date is, but that's public information. So I'm pretty sure we can go look online and actually research that. But to answer your question, I don't know that currently right now. I have to research that. Joanne B said, I agree about Dr. Drew. He didn't hold any of them responsible for their actions in this reunion. It seemed like he was just trying to be their friend in this reunion. He didn't really want to go there in this reunion. He was super careful, super tiptoeing around a lot of stuff. Steve D said, I will have to look up on the Ring app. Yeah, it's called the Ring, and it's a camera. It's super amazing. Go on YouTube and type in Ring, Ring camera. Super amazing. You should get one installed, because if anyone walks close enough to your home, it's like a sensor, motion sensor, and it'll let you know. It'll give you a notification on your phone, your tablet, whatever device is hooked up, and say, hey, we detected motion. And then you can also tune into your camera, and it'll actually record, and it gives you a live feed of if someone is there trying to do crazy stuff, or if they're just dropping off the package, or whatever the case may be. No Catfish Nana said, nice little chat today, lady. Thank you for your time. Thank you. Yeah, welcome, Crystal. Sheila said, hi, Sheila. How are you? I get so happy when I make it to a live. It's the little things. Oh, for sure. It's always the little things in life that gives you the greatest joys. Let me scroll back up this chat a little bit. Sunny Bunny says she always wants to fight people. She visits Leah when she feels like it. She has no business alone with the kid. Her main issue is anger issues, and she blames it on her illness. I mean, that's definitely a good way to look at it. She did miss out on a lot of Leah's life. I mean, even Gary admits to that. You know what I'm saying? No Catfish Nana said, most cases involving the custody, the judge will automatically. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So you think that it's well, I think we can still find out their court date. I don't know. I think I have to look that up. Dr. Drew is an enabler. He lets Amber and Ryan slide. He doesn't even ask tough questions. I think that's what Joanne B was talking about down the chat, saying that he just doesn't hold anyone accountable anymore. Maybe he doesn't want confrontations. I don't know. Let me scroll down a little bit. Oh, my chat's freezing. Someone said, thank you all for the updates. You said, yeah, I'm new here. I watch your videos. Oh, thank you so much, Crystal. Thank you for subscribing and being a part of this channel and being a part of all this tea and all this juicy news. Thank you so much for just tuning in. Thank each and every one of you for tuning in. It feels like you all are like my virtual friends because like where I'm at, like, I mean, I'm in college, but my college is not like where I live. I have to travel. With that being said, I don't really have like a bunch of people where I live to where I can talk to. And then even if I talk to them, they probably don't even watch Team On. So it's like, well, since I don't have real friends, I can have virtual friends. So I love each and every one of you. I love it, love it, love it. Renee said, I think James will interrupt Amber from sleeping all day. Eventually, she's going to end up screaming or worse. I do remember that. I remember when she said, when Andrew was sick, Andrew had just had a surgery, outpatient surgery for his sinuses, I believe. And I remember she said, well, Andrew was up all night. I didn't get to get any sleep and stuff like that. And that just annoys me. And so, yeah, I do remember that. I really do remember that. I think so too, Renee. That would be scary for a child, for sure. So I'm gonna actually end it here. I'm gonna end this chat here. I'm gonna do more live streams as long as I can get some good lighting so it's not too crappy. I'm gonna do some more live streams. The Funk Phenomena. Hi, Yasmin. Hi. How are you? How are you? Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for tuning in. We were just talking about Amber Portwood and her crazy situation with Andrew and who should have custody, who shouldn't have custody. Should she have custody? Is it safe for her to be around her kid? We were talking about all that. So if you missed out on it, you can definitely hit that rewind button because we talked about a lot of stuff. Also, there's reportedly some like ring camera video that was like caught with or they were caught on like some sort of video. I don't know. I can't confirm that that's a reliable source, so I have to definitely look into that. Someone, Valencia said, no, don't give that mess a child. Joanne, bye. Bye, Joanne. If you all want to be a moderator for my channel, let me know. I'll definitely make you all moderators. I'll do more live streams to come. Tomorrow is Friday. I will be announcing the giveaway winners. If you all don't know, because some of you are new here, I do giveaways on my channel twice a week. I give away either a Ipsy bag or a Birchbox. If you don't know, that's like beauty makeup samples and stuff. So twice a week, I'm giving those away. It's at random. It's not, I pick people who I think is my favorites. No, I don't have any favorites. I love each and every one of you. It's all at random. Yeah, bye everyone that's leaving. I'm about to end this live stream. So yeah, definitely stay tuned to my channel. If you want to be a moderator, let me know. I'll make you a moderator. Moderators, if you don't know, you can delete comments that's inappropriate, or if you think they're super negative, or if they're bashing me, like calling me names, calling someone else names, you have the authority to actually delete that comment. You can post web links and stuff like that. There's numerous things that you can do as a moderator. Sheila said, woohoo, fingers crossed I win. Love this song, said have a good day. Hey, love this song. You have a good day as well. Thank you for watching my live and subscribing. I see you all later. I'll do another live stream pretty soon this weekend. Joanne B said, yes, I would like to be a mod. Okay, cool. Let me see if I can make you a mod right before I get off. Oh, whoa, no. I was about to. Oh my God, Joanne, I almost blocked you. I hit the wrong button, but no, you're not blocked, Joanne. It says Joanne B is now a moderator. So hopefully you're a moderator, Joanne. It might not show up until after the live stream ends, but when I do another live stream, you'll see kind of how Luna and everyone else, they're blue and then have like a little wrench symbol. So you should be a moderator. All right, everyone. So I'm gonna go ahead and Okay, yeah. You're a mod now. No, I didn't block you, Joanne. I don't know. I almost hit like the block button. Carrie Dean said, I'm new in the chat. If anyone else is still in the chat, go ahead and say hi to Carrie Dean. We have someone new here. Hi, Carrie. Am I saying your name right? Is it Carrie? That's a pretty way to spell it. You're welcome, Joanne B. Welcome. We just got done talking about Amber and spilling some tea about Amber Portwood and Andrew Glennon. So I am just actually wrapping up my live stream, Carrie. But you're more than welcome to go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any news. Furthermore, you can rewind this live stream once I post it. It has to post, and then you can just go back and watch it. And I'm going to be live streaming a lot more often, so you won't miss anything. Yes, welcome, Carrie. Yeah, for sure. You guys are super sweet. Well, thank you all for tuning in. I'm not going to take up too much of your Thursday. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to put like one little last message in the chat. If my keyboard wants to work, my keyboard doesn't want to work, and then I'm accidentally almost blocking people. Natalie Rice said, I'm in Andrew. You do a great job. Thank you, Carrie. The Jam and Barry said, hi. How are you? You look new as well. Welcome to the chat. Welcome. Thank you all for tuning in. You all have a good day. I love each and every one of you. XO. Oh, what did I just do? I just dropped my mouse. All right, well, I'll see you all later. I'm going to actually, if I can keep my mouse up, I'm actually going to end this live stream. So thank you all so much. The Jam and Berries, if you are new here, welcome. Thank you for tuning into my live and subscribing to my channel. I'll be doing more live streams for you. So thank you all for tuning in. You guys take care, all right? I'll see you later. All right, bye-bye. See y'all.